in chat while I wait for my clothes to be finished cleaning. Today I decided to do a very slight touch up, clean up in here. Very slight. I thought it took longer than it did, but I guess it only took 6 minutes. I don't know, I think the washer's kind of tweaking. I think it might have took a little more than that. But I just removed some things, swapped a little bit. Like I said, very slight. I wouldn't necessarily do any heavier cleaning until they switch out that washer. I need a new washer. Dishwasher. Plus, like I said, on my part of cleaning in here, it's like outside of sweeping and mopping, which might be 10 to 15 minutes each, it's like a 10-minute pickup for me. I can really clean this up fast. I haven't really crashed it out. I don't know if I want to go in that direction. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a beautiful, amazing day. I'm about to get this day started with some hydration while we're in the process of washing and cleaning our clothes. Let me jump on the scale. Nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful time to be alive. Just recently found myself opening up the Bible, had to open up that Bible because we got to make better decisions for real. I had to open it up, the biblical. I just had to. And I've decided that I'm gonna hold myself accountable more, especially in this participation in lust. I gotta get rid of lust. It's not too complicated. It's very simple. So I'm embracing and embarking on this journey against lust. And I believe I will have success. Life's been going steady, I haven't allowed anything to be too high, too low. It's nice and even kill. However, yesterday, let me close these apps. Damn it. Yesterday, the algorithm was super giving. Sometimes when I see the algorithm being as giving as it was yesterday, I expect a slow day following up. Because when I look at my average watch time hours, now the algorithm's basis changes quite frequently, so I don't really even know if that's the basis anymore. It was like a year ago, the main factor. When I look at my recent watch time hours, yes, the averages have trended upwards, but I don't think they've trended upwards dramatically to the point where I should necessarily be in the next tier. So like right now we've got 26,500 new viewers in the last 48 hours. I'm not sure I have a lot of space to go beyond that. However, I do know like when 11 o'clock comes or something like that, it will drop down to like 2,000 because there was an hour where I had like 400, 500 viewers 2 days ago at 11 o'clock. But it's a beautiful time to be alive. I think coming to the end of this month. I was gonna set a new sub goal, but I'm chilling. I might set a new sub goal before the end of this month, but really I'm chilling. I think I'm in the point of the month where I really begin to heavily critique myself. This month, we got things done, but this month I started too fast. I think I started too fast, and because of starting too fast, so fast, I feel like I kind of burned out towards the middle end of the month. And next month, I just want to do better. I just want to do better. Next month, I want to be more consistent, not start too fast, not go too hard. Really, I'm going to take it easier when it comes to everything next month, to try to just take it easier and build an entire month, of progress. I be forgetting sometimes. I get ahead of myself. I'm in recovery from an autoimmune disorder that I was constantly triggering. You know what I mean? So I get ahead of myself. I be thinking I'm who I used to be. Because to be honest, I used to feel bulletproof. I ain't gonna cap to you. I used to feel damn near bulletproof. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the beautiful thing is, I'm finding my way back to that person. It's all up to me. Like, I'm gonna continue to heal. My gut health's gonna continue to get better as long as I don't participate in certain things. I'll set my hormones up to peak by the supplements and the foods that I'm taking and ingesting and the lifestyle that I'm living. And in a few short years, and during the duration of these few short years, I will continuously be getting better and better and closer to that person I was. So I'm not upset. I'm not too upset. I'm more so, I gotta look at myself and I gotta be like, I gotta look at myself and really uncover a bit more about myself, because I've just been doing some things that I question, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I feel like I don't want to let myself down, Up until this point, I don't think I've let myself down. I've let myself down before, but I feel like I always let myself down in the same area of life. And I'm just trying to, get that together, because I feel like as I'm getting healthier, I'm getting more clarity of who I want to be, what I want to be, what direction I want to go into. And that's really just up to me type shit. It's going to be up to me. Who else can it be up to? Who can you count on to make the best decisions for you other than God, which will make those decisions through you? So, I gotta keep that in mind. It's a beautiful time to be alive. Sometimes you just gotta decompress, breathe in, breathe out, and really take all things into consideration to come to that recognition. But it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. I cannot deny that. The world is right in front of us, and we can pretty much do whatever we want with it. The most important part is personal upkeep. Lately, I feel like I've been slacking on my personal upkeep. In what ways? Well, I've been eating a bunch of candy. I've been eating a bunch of snacks. And this is a sign that overall in life, I've been less inspired than what is normal for me, which might be because of the early month burnout. I have to leave that in consideration. That would definitely be something that contributes to that. But whatever it is, I've got to get it under control, because at the end of the day, we want to see progress throughout the course of this year. And if we want to see progress throughout the course of this year, we're going to have to build consistencies. We're going to have to build disciplines. We're going to have to take the highs with the lows, but we're going to have to continue to recognize that we need to progress. I definitely hit the ground running in the beginning of this month. And I will address that because that was too much. That was too much. The 75 hard challenge on top of everything else that I'm already doing, it was just too much. It was too much and completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. I think that challenge is for somebody who might be obese or something. It's like you gotta give all of your energy into it, and I'm not at the point in my life where I need to be there. And if I do, I need to give all of my energy, but what I need to give all of my energy to is not necessarily the contents of that challenge. You know what I'm saying? I do need to be heavily invested when it comes to my energy. But yeah, the contents of that challenge is not necessary. It was ridiculous. So, I'm gonna fill up this water bottle. I believe when I started the live, it was like 30 minutes until the washer was ready. So I'm gonna let this live go for 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna end this live, put my clothes in the dryer. Then we're gonna go live for 45 minutes while the clothes are in the dryer. See, I need a social media detox. I need a media detox in general because I just haven't been living like myself lately. I'm gonna keep it real. There's certain things that, it's certain like lifestyle choices that I've come to terms with and decided to make over the course of my life that at times I look at it and I ask myself, is it necessary? But with, stepping outside of those habits, I look at it and I'm like, it definitely has a benefit. Whether it's totally necessary or not, whether there's a healthy median or not, it definitely has its benefits. And in life, sometimes you just want to do what benefits you, you know what I mean? You don't want to necessarily step outside of practices of benefit because there's so many practices offered to you in life that just simply will not benefit you. So it's important for you to be able to really make your own programming and make your own compilation of things that do benefit you and do them. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, fuck it. And that's not where I want to be. Yeah, I mean, it's not where I want to be. So I got to really think about that. I'll think about that throughout the course of the day. My day, I'm not expecting my day to be super busy. I'm not going to allow anybody or anything to take my mind away from me, like even at work. I'm just going to be meditating on the direction I'm going, the direction I want to go in, and do I feel like I'm really in a position where I'm expressing self-love and self-worth, or am I back in that mindset of like letting go aspects of myself that I know play a role, important role in significance, and what is the exchange? My body is not good. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. One day it will be though. You got to think about that. It's not where you start, it's where you're going. You know what I mean? You see, I haven't really been in the gym lately. I'm not gonna lie. Not only have I not been in the gym lately, I've been getting lazy. Ugh. Lazy. And you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself to change that. I'm gonna challenge myself to dive deeper into myself over the course of this next week, 2 weeks, because February I can't continue this trend. But yeah, I've been getting lazy. I've been snacking and slacking. And those aren't really things that I do. I've been snacking and slacking. Um, it's a shame, you know. I actually feel ashamed of myself a bit. But I'm going to make changes, take accountability, and I'm gonna start heading in the direction I want to head in again, because it's just better. It's just a lot better. You know, this shit right here, I just don't be knowing. I don't be knowing what the fuck I be doing sometimes. I really don't. Like, I just don't. I think it's like societal pressure convinces you that, you know, you can always be convinced that you can always be convinced pretty much anything. But yeah, I don't be knowing. How you doing, Maddie? I hope everything is going well. I hope life has been abundant for you. So, this is a big part of fitness channel. I've been doing okay. Today, I feel good. I feel good. But lately, I've been slacking. Like, for the past few weeks, I've been slacking. I've been picking up habits that I associate with, like, a decline in inspiration, a decline in motivation. And I'm just gonna rearrange that, because at the end of the day, like, it's like, if I'm suffering from things that I'm participating in, then I have to be the one to be like, you know what, boom, let's correct that, let's fix that, and let's go in a better direction. So that's where I'm at right now. You know, that's where I'm at right now. I haven't ate yet today. Today I'm just gonna eat some eggs. You know, I've been eating too many snacks. I don't really need no carbs like that today. I'm gonna go low carb. Just eat some eggs. Eat some eggs. I'm gonna take a protein shake today. And when I go to work, I'm gonna just eat a little bit of salmon. You know what I'm saying? Today is gonna just be pretty much a protein day. I'm gonna eat salmon and some vegetables. I'm going pretty much no carbs today, I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing too much snacking, you know? Too much snacking, too much slacking. And I might do that for the next 2 to 3 days. See, the beautiful thing is my metabolism is very high. So when I do slack, because I don't slack for weeks and weeks and months and reset my metabolism, when I do slack, I can really snap back into it pretty quick. And that's what I'm about to do. So it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to be alive. No real complaints. I'm just waiting 12 more minutes for my laundry to be done, or well, for the washer portion of my laundry to be done. Then I'm gonna end this live stream, and then I'll start another live stream while they're in the dryer for 45 minutes. And we're just gonna coast. We're just gonna coast today. What you eating today, or what have you eaten today? What have you eaten today? Ooh, yeah, I gotta be more active. Like, I've been in this, I just gotta fix it. You know what I mean? I gotta fix it. It's nothing to really speak about. I just gotta fix it. That's what you think? I actually acknowledge that I'm in a puffy state of being right now. You feel me? But I also acknowledge that I have the knowledge and intelligence to fix it right before your eyes. See, the difference between me and you is I might slack for 3 weeks out of the year. Yeah, I mean, 3 weeks. But you, my brother, I'm not gonna say nothing negative to you. I don't participate in that. But you know what I mean? I might slack for 3 weeks out of the year. Think about it. Should I be tripping? Because in the first month of the year gives me my first week of slack? Nah, I'm not tripping. I know what I've been doing. I've been eating so much candy over the course of the last 4 days. I've been eating candy. I know what I've been doing. But the beautiful thing is, I'll be better by tomorrow. That's the reality, because I got some good God-given genes, you know what I mean? God bless me, God did that, all glory to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And this is important for the people to know is, you know, in the process of your fitness journey, your fitness training, it's not about looking amazing 24/7. It's about being able to discipline yourself, being able to see where you are, associate where you are, and then find the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and make the adjustments on the fly. You don't have to suffer. I've been eating good lately, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been snacking to the max. I've been crushing so many snacks. I've been crushing so much candy. You have no idea. You have no idea how much candy I've been eating. You know what I'm saying? And for me to look like this after eating all that candy, to God be the glory. That's all I can say. To God be the glory. But at the end of the day, I appreciate you coming on here and talking crazy to me. You know why? Because I had decided I was gonna go on a carbs deficit, not fast. I'm gonna eat a little bit of carbs today. Maybe I might eat none. No sugars for the next 3 days. And I'm gonna let you see something. All I'm gonna do is keep up my protein. You feel me? And the sugar that I'm gonna have is from my protein shake. And I'm gonna let you see something. You understand? I'm gonna show you why you mad at me. It ain't about looks for me. I do look at myself in the mirror. I do see muscle a bit, but it mostly matters about how healthy you is. Exercising 5 days a week is good for your body. Amen. What it is, Angela. And I still stay active. You see, I haven't been in the weight room. I switched it out for them push-ups. I burnt myself out in the beginning of this month. And when I burnt myself out, it was only one thing to do. It was give myself time for that recovery. Because I hit burnout to the point where, you know, at the end of the day, if I would have kept going, I would have crashed myself out. I had to catch myself, you know what I'm saying? How you doing, Angela? Hope all is going well for you, my brother. We in them fluffy days, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating snacks and candy lately, bro. We fluffed out. They jumping on here and they noticing it. You know what I'm saying? They like, he fluffy. But I gotta tell you something. What I'm about to do now, I'm about to shut all of that down on me. Einstein's law of relativity is gravity and acceleration are the exact same thing, but interchangeable. Okay, gravity and acceleration. That's interesting. I gotta think about that. I gotta dwell on that. I gotta dwell on that a little bit. I ain't gonna cap. You playing basketball? You getting buckets? What y'all running? 1s, 2s, 3s, 5s? What's good with you, Ari? Let me fill this water up so I can get to the hydrating. about to show y'all something. Because chat, they want to talk crazy in chat. I mean, they want to talk crazy about the kid in chat. Welcome back, Paxton. Ooh, it's 11:11. It's the perfect time to say this. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm about to stricten up my diet for the next 3 to 5 days. And I guarantee you, when them 3 to 5 days go by, I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna flex on everybody who's talking crazy. And y'all will have nothing to say. Nah, I don't have IG yet. Also, fun fact, our universe is energy. The law of conservation is energy can't be created or destroyed, therefore no creator God, because it would directly contradict the law of conservation. I hear you, but you have to understand this, though. Because a human being observes the universe in a very shortened lifespan, right? No more than 100 years, right? And out of those 100 years, less than 25 of the years, or maybe 30 years, they observe the universe. So they say with their limited technologies, it would be inappropriate to assume that that person could discover a universal law in a universe that exists for aeons when their lifetime was so small. So we had to take some things with a grain of salt, and as a grain of salt. We got to understand that Einstein was considered a good scientist, which was good for his pockets and the people around him's pockets, the people who promoted him. However, he's not all-knowing. Time is irrelevant to energy, but is energy the only thing in operation here? Is what you have to ask yourself. See, we say energy, right? And then we say energy is this all-encompassing thing. That means energy is a lot more complicated than what we're trying to dwindle it down to, if we consider it to be this all-encompassing thing. See, we would have to study consciousness, right? But we would say consciousness is a form of energy. But you can't study consciousness through the lens that Einstein studied energy. So it's it's a little bit hard, to come to that. Have you done the stream clean yet? No, not necessarily. You doing some prison workouts? Lately I have been too. I ain't gonna lie. Lately I've been doing just push-ups, not prison workouts, but I've been doing push-ups, all body weight stuff. I haven't been in the gym. No, I haven't done a clean stream, but I cleaned a little bit in here, which I'm gonna start doing every day. Just a little 10-minute clean session, because it's really not much to clean in here, to be honest with you. It's just a few things that I should rearrange and maybe give a different area to, but nothing really to clean. And it's a few things that I want to get rid of, all in total. Like, it's a few things I want to get rid of too. But outside of that, not much to do. Aiden Pakor, how you doing, my friend? Adenaki, sound like you haven't got any and need to hit the gym and get some women you thinking too much. Damn. Have you done the stream? Oh yeah. What's up, Jeremy? But yeah, when it comes to energy, we can't say that Einstein proved there was no creator God and he knew all this about energy when he couldn't extend his life. Let's be real. It's just speculation. Not to mention, much of, if not all of science, is simple speculations. Speculations. To assume that energy created itself and has expanded and expressed itself in these forms all on its own, it's borderline wild assumption at best, if you ask me. It's a little bit of a wild assumption. No, I don't stream all day. Actually, this stream is about to come to an end in like a minute, but then we're going to start another stream that's going to last 45 minutes. I stream typically like an hour a day. However, lately I've been battling lust, So I'm trying to stream more. I'm trying to stream when I'm in the crib. Like, I don't watch TV. So I don't watch TV, and now I'm trying not to scroll YouTube or scroll any social medias either. So pretty much the time that I would spend watching TV or scrolling YouTube or anything of that nature, I'm just gonna use that time. I'm gonna just use that time streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because all I see on my feed, it's not all I see, but I do find that I see a lot of content that can be pulled into like X-rated content, and I'm trying to desexualize my mind, for the most part, for whatever reason, mainly because I believe that, from the experiences that I have when I spill my seed, especially in my own hand, I just feel like what I'm doing is against what the creator wants me to do, and I feel shamed, and I don't want to live a life feeling shamed. I want to live a life that feels shameless. I feel like when you live a life where you don't feel any shame, you're most likely living a life that is more aligned with, the creator. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Energy can't create itself. Energy can't be created. Interesting. So you just believe in whatever you believe in, and that's okay. But I would tell you that your beliefs are limited to human observations that have a limited time frame. So much love, peace, positivity. I will catch y'all. Everybody, smash the like button, put on the subscription button, post notifications. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Y'all be easy, and we can continue this discussion. Oh, no, I gotta pull up my pants. But